Hello and welcome back to another episode of Exploring the Alphabet. We're exploring a different city for every single letter of the alphabet is the name. And this episode, letter I, is the game. I have just got to London Luton Airport, first time I've ever flown from here, and it was a very tiring drive, I'll have you that. It was one of them where, do you know when no matter what you try, your eyes just keep automatically closing, which isn't ideal when you're driving. I tried everything from eating McDonald's, drinking coffee, drinking Red Bull. I even got out on the freeway at one point and started doing star jumps, which also didn't work. So thankfully I am here in one piece, and this episode, this letter is one that I am really unsure about, really scared about. It's somewhere you'll definitely never heard of before, and we're going to go into that a tiny bit more once we get into the airport. But now I've got to hop the shuttle bus and make sure I'm checked in on time. So Iasi in Romania is where life takes us next, and when I booked this, immediately afterwards I thought as if I'm going to Romania on my own, and started like worrying because in my mind Romania sounds like super scary, but I have no idea why I have that outlook on it, because I know nothing about the place. So I'm literally judging a book by its cover massively, and every single person who I've spoken to about coming here have give like a negative reaction, such as, oh God, be careful when you go there, or why are you going there on your own? And they also won't know the slightest thing about the place that I am going. So what better way to find out the truth? Is it safe? Is it beautiful? Or is it how I imagine it in my head, which is just completely grey? Let's see. Tell me you're going to Iasi without telling me you're going to Iasi. This looks promising. I've landed at the cutest airport ever. This is the airport. So from that wall to this wall is the length of is like the width of the airport. And there's a room the size of this next door, and that is literally the full airport. So it's only a small place because there's only 300,000 people that live here. Don't know if I can get out of this door or if it's a fire door. Looks like a fire door, but I am going to show you outside in a momento. I might have by accident left my selfie stick on the plane. I've just been to inquire if I can go get it back, but apparently it's not that easy. Don't know why, because it's about 10 footsteps. But she said you'll have to come back in a couple of days, see if it's been handed in. So this episode, it looks like I'm going to be all up in your guts. Eh? Very nice and close, which I don't suppose of that is a bad thing. We've got an Uber coming, so let's hang around for him and get into the centre of Iasi. We're going to go straight to our room and see what we've got cooking. Sugar muffin. Best act hard now anyway, because the Romanians will be watching me. Where's my taxi? Now I think one of the most positive things about this trip so far is that I've just pulled up to our accommodation, and it is the nicest building I've seen on the full way here. So I'm quite excited because I think I'll be spending a lot of time in this room, because there's not a great deal to do in this city, unless you want to just sit in churches all day. There's hundreds of churches, but we're not about that, are we? Anyway, let's get to the room. We'll have our feet up for a bit, I reckon. I absolutely hate it when there's just, you can't get away from yourself and there's just mirrors everywhere. I hate it. Ooh. Someone's had a piddle there. Someone's had a pee. Ooh, this is nice. Sounds like room 078's having a tiny bit of a domestic. Yes. Oh. Tonight we're going to go for a walk just around the community. We don't want to venture too far out too soon because I might get kidnapped. I wonder why the end of the thing is red. Anyway, let's get wrapped up and let's get outdoors. It's getting dark, so we don't want to be outside when it's dark too much. Oh, just imagine me in the Billy Buffin morning, dusting everywhere. Hey, before I was coming here, I always do, obviously, a quick check to make sure where I'm going is safe and there's nothing changed, like a war or anything. And it said the only thing to worry about here is like petty crime, and you're to expect that in any cities. But I can see why there is petty crime in places like this. Because they leave crowbars. They literally just leave crowbars near the front door for you to go out with and commit crimes, and then they expect to be no petty crimes, petty thefts. The world's gone mad.
Don't move,
Marv?
don't move.
Marv, what are you doing? Marv.
Oh shit! There's a gang. There's three yobs. There's three yobs coming towards my way, so now I'm going to have to act like I'm hard. I'm going to have to act like I'm hard. Just walk straight in your back, walk with strength. They look a lot bigger than you, but I reckon you could dust them. So I'll see you tomorrow, Mum. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I showed them. My first fight in Romania done. Done a bit of Google searching, as you do, you know. We all do a bit of Google. And I'm a bit confused because my view of Romania was like dark and scary and dull. And apparently it says it's bubbling with youthful energy. I'm really sad because the shopping mall we're going to visit is that way, but that pink sky is that way. So it's a bit of a bummer, but you've got to stick to your roots. This place is absolutely gigantic. Carrie had have an absolute field day in this place. I, on the other hand, do not care less about the shops, but there is something that I have spotted that I kind of think is a little more for me. Hello. Oh, the man at the thing said to me, "For you?" I said, "For me, cross for me. It looks rapid." Oh, I'm having the time of my life. Hello. Beep beep. This is the longest 7 minutes of my life. Literally the longest 7 minutes of my life. The man's just shaking his head at me and slagging me off to someone. But what a shopping mall! Imagine if Indian has made lovely. Right, I'm going to park it up now. Look, watch the parking. All parked. Thank you. Yeah. Very good. Very fast. Isn't it? I love it. I'll see you. I'll be back tomorrow. Okay. Hey. What a race. Them little floaty things. Angel halos. See your halo. Halo. See your halo. Halo. See your halo. Halo. See your halo. Halo. By the way, I'm really sorry that I did just abandon the shops. Like, if you did want to see what shops there was, it is just like a normal like outlet with loads of random things in. But I have just spotted a sign over there and it says food court. So at least we're going to get fed. It is my lucky day because I've been craving like, do you know, like a kebab wrap for absolutely ages. So usually I get chicken, doner meat, garlic sauce and chips, but they didn't have the like brown doner meat. I don't know if it's lamb. But these wraps look insane. Look how thick they are. Look at that bad boy. Filthy. Absolutely filthy. That's what a wrap should be like from takeaway. Just messy. Love it. Cost of living must be a lot better here. Like, it must be a lot cheaper because this was £4. And I've looked at loads of other things on the menu where everything's like 27, 20, 26, 25 Romanian money, which is like literally like £3-4. Like, I don't get how it's that cheap, but obviously, but I googled it and apparently their monthly salary is like £600. So, whoop. You don't get much English interaction here. Nobody has a clue what you're saying, and they haven't grasped the word pardon either, but they won't because they don't speak English. But every time I say something to somebody, like I speak in English because I can't speak Romanian as well, and they just say, what? And I'm like, okay, no, all right. I just start pointing at things on the menu and stuff like that. Although my wrap man, because I wanted my wrap really, like, I'm picky, I don't want any of the shit in it. And the wrap man was really helpful. He took his time with me and didn't scream at me. So he didn't give me PTSD. Here's a quick one. What did Harry Potter say when Ron said to him, how much do I owe you? Now, this place is clearly a palace. It's probably the most beautiful palace I've ever seen, and it is on our list of things to do because this is the #1 thing to see on TripAdvisor. But we wasn't going to go see it until tomorrow, and the reason for that is because it's open tomorrow, so we can actually go inside. But it'll be daytime tomorrow, and it looks absolutely incredible at night, so I think it'd be rude not to go for a bit of a close-up now as well. Oh, I've literally just been pulled by a police car there. My heart's going second to none. I ran across this main road because there was no cars, and then all I heard was wah, 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 wah. And the man, I said English because he spoke in his language, and he said, you got ID? I said no. I checked my pockets. No, I haven't got it on me. I said, I've got some in my hotel room. I can run. I'll come straight back. I would have come back as well. And then I was thinking, why does he want my ID? Is he going to caution me or something? They started like unbuckling the belts as if they was going to get me in cuffs. God, I won't be jaywalking again. I do that in all countries, but I just assume that you're allowed, like you're your own person. You're allowed to do it if you want, but it is silly of me. So in future, I'll be waiting at them pedestrian crossings like a big boy. Whew. In the end, he said, you need to walk on pedestrian crossing. So I said, oh yeah, in future, never will I do that again. Never will I do that again. And so I luckily fled from the cops, but now I'm on the radar. I best keep it down, you know what I mean? No more racing around in them cars. Oh, how do I get across this one? There's no pedestrian crossing. I'm going to have to find an alternative route. Right. So day one, the travel day, is done. Don't know if I look like shit to you, but I definitely feel like it. I think it's the lack of sleep and everything. Thankfully, I've got a ginormous bed over there, and I've got 9 hours sleep with my name on it. So there's only one way to end the day. Let's see what tomorrow brings. I'll see you there. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my humble abode, as they say. As you can see, I'm feeling a lot better this morning after that sleep. This bed is so comfy. It's the comfiest bed ever. Life's what you make it, so let's make it rock. Let's make it rock. I'm going to get in the shower, and then we're going out to make it rock. We've got such a beautiful day today. The sun is shining, weather is sweet. I realised there was a coffee machine in my room, and they'd left me some coffee pods. And usually when I make these coffees, and I've never used the coffee machine before, I never know to work it out, and the water just comes out cold. But I figured this one out, and it went real well. And then when it started pouring and boiling hot water was coming out, I got that fussy and was like skipping around the room, just knowing I was going to get a hot drink in here, that I forgot. Well, I thought it turned itself off, but apparently it doesn't turn itself off. You've got to turn it off. And now my coffee's overflowing to the point I can't pick it up because I just bonned myself. Look at that. Hang on a minute. I've got no milk. Oh, there's some milk over there. They've left this thing, which I can only imagine is sugar and hopefully not salt. Yeah, sugar. Coffee gold or something. 100% fat. Fat? I bloody hope not. Oh, it's gone everywhere. But, oh God, I've made such a mess. This pristine clean thing is kind of falling to bits, this apartment, but... Oh, God, that's awful. It's, what thing did I have? Espresso Intenso. It's absolutely lethal. God, it's like rocket fuel. Ugh. There's loads of floaty white bits. Is that the vet? I think I'm going to ditch it. I'm going to ditch that. The idea behind it was fantastic, but yeah, we're going to go to a coffee house, a proper one. I'm sorry, but how do the Romanians expect me not to jaywalk when all the pedestrian crosses are flooding? So when I get pulled a bit later today for jaywalking, I will be pulling my policeman back to that location, and I will be putting him in his place. All right. It really does make a difference, you know, when you come on these and the sun is shining. Like, it is really like, just brings out your mood, you know. Like, I want to hop, skip, sing and dance. But I've just seen this beautiful building whilst on the way to a coffee shop. And I wanted to show you it. I'm on an absolute roll. I'm just outside of my church, and I've just spotted the culprits who are flooding the roads. 2 white men over there, north, seem to be watering every single road in Iasi, causing floods around the pedestrian crossing, causing me to get arrested. How do you sleep with yourself at night? How do you sleep with yourself at night? I just realised I was saying, how do you sleep with yourself at night? I think it's how do you sleep at night, innit? He might sleep with his wife. She might not know that he's actually he's got a plan to destruct this city. We destruct this city. We destruct this city with water bowls. You know, when I was younger and I went to school and I'd wake up like extremely tired, I'd look down at my dog, Roxy, my little border collie, and I'd see her in bed and I think, why wasn't I just born a dog, right? And I'm walking down here now, and I don't want to be a dog anymore because I'm happy with my life. Although if I did want to be a dog now, This is the dog that I think I'd decide to be. Hang on a minute, after that I looked up and there's loads of them. It must just be, this isn't the first dog that I've seen free roaming as well. I saw one earlier, but I thought the other one was stray because it looks a bit scruffy. But I don't know if dogs are like cats in this country and they're just like allowed out on their own, because look at how many others there is and they're all the same. There must be bros. Stumbled across a little street market. There was a man and he had a giant black pot and it was like steaming. So I said to him, what is it? And he said, creme brulee. I said, it doesn't look like creme brulee. Creme brulee. He said, one? I said, do you take card? He said, no, cash. But it stunk, like really, really strong. So I'm glad I didn't have any cash, because he'd have pressured me into having one and then I'd been on my bloody back. I wouldn't have made it for the coffee. That's the coffee that, believe it or not, we are still on the way to go get. I have no idea what's going on at this point. There's just a load of bin men trucks. There's a load of bin men trucks here. My friends, give us a wave. When I walked up to that place and saw how small it was and stuff, I was thinking, why is that number one? And then I tried this. So I got a mochaccino, obviously like a mocha in England, and it is literally unbelievable. Like, I don't even, it's like got like a orangey taste to it as well. It's unreal anyway. And there was such nice people. First people to actually, they spoke a bit of English as well, so it was nice to have a conversation. And some man walked in the bar who was from Yash, because apparently it's not pronounced Iasi, it's pronounced Yash. Don't know how you work that one out. But he has an English bar here, so I've promised him I'll go try out his English bar as well. It's called Radio Gaga. All we hear is Radio Gaga. Radio Goo Goo, Radio. We've arrived back at the castle after our coffee, and personally, it looks gorgeous in the day as well, but personally I think I prefer it at the night. This is the other side to what we looked at yesterday. The only thing you haven't seen now is the inside. So let's see if we can get in, shall we? I'm videoing myself right now, just in case I get rugby tackled to the floor. Because I've just come to the front door of it and tried it. I think you can just come in, let yourself in. Are you coming in? Yeah. Okay, I'll leave the door open then. No, it's rude, so I think you can just come in. You can. There's a man at the door, so I'm going to stop filming in case. I know I won't stop filming, it's security. Hi. Can you just come in?
Tomorrow 10.
Tomorrow at 10?
Yes.
Or is it closed now?
Now momentan is
Oh, right, I'll come back tomorrow at 10.
Yes.
Oh, fair enough.
Yes.
Oh, heck. Yeah. I don't know if they... Oh, I see. I didn't see that. Monday, Tuesday closed, Wednesday 10.
Yeah.
I come look. Yeah.
Spreken Deutsch now?
No.
English.
Just English.
Tschüss.
I'm not intelligent like you. Look.
Ja, it's almost so.
Look. Go on then. Go on. Can you dance?
Dance, yeah.
Go on then, quickly. Oh. Thank you. See you soon. I am at my next place, which is called Piazza Uniri, oh that's how I read it, and it is apparently, so it's one of the biggest squares in Romania. So I thought, you know what, we'll go have a look what's going on at this square. But considering it's the biggest square in Romania, or one of the biggest, it's really not that big. So this is it from where I am standing. I mean, on the video I've just shown you, it did actually look pretty big. But I mean, for it to be one of the biggest in Romania, it's not that big, is it? It's literally though just got, all it's got is these little huts, and all the huts are closed. So I assume, like, when these little huts are open, they have, I don't know, it's probably like the market that we saw a bit earlier on. Probably just little market stalls, and it probably is quite cute. There's a monument going on here. There's loads of lights actually above me. I don't know if you, yeah, you can. All these are lights, so maybe at night it's pretty. Maybe these open at night, to be honest with you. Round the outsides of the square, are all bars and restaurants and stuff. And there's a fountain here. I think it was once a fountain. Doesn't look like it really has much going on. There's more water on that road from when that man was watering the roads. But yeah, Uniri Square is kind of it's not really lived up to its expectations, if you ask me. If we pass it tonight, we'll maybe have a look, see if it's got a bit more going on. But I'm going to have just a little sit down and people watch for a bit. So are you happy, Joel Redhead's in Iasi? Good. And do you think he's a good guy? Yeah, good. And what do you think of his dancing? Is he good at that? Yeah, it definitely is. And do you think that Joel Redhead has the ultimate man's body? Yeah, me too. It didn't take you long to decide on that one. Yep, you can stop nodding now. I know he has. Is Joel got the best dress sense? Yeah, I agree with that one. Just one more question. Do you think Joel is the best vlogger in the world? Yeah, it took you a while, but yeah, thank you. It is time for dinner. And considering TripAdvisor really pulled it out the bag with the coffee, I've gone back to them for restaurants. So I've gone on the top 10 restaurants, and the top 2 was like fish restaurants, and it's fishing for me. It's not for me. But the third one was like an American diner thing called Vivo Fusion Bar or something. So we're gonna walk there and we're gonna eat there. It said something about cheesy garlic fries, which kind of got me all hot and bothered. So I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna get a cheeseburger, but at the end of the menu you can add your own things. So to my cheeseburger, I'm gonna add extra I'm gonna add extra mozzarella, I'm gonna add halloumi, and I think that'll be it. Soups, they don't have a soup of the day here, they have a soup of the year. So the soup of the year is cream and lentil soup, which doesn't sound too appetizing to me. Not being tight on the halloumi as well, that is unreal. Very special burger indeed. For the fries, really garlicky, so they're a 10-10. I was going to go for a double cheeseburger, I'm so glad that I didn't, because oh my god, I'd have been stuffed. So next on the agenda, pottery painting. I don't think I've ever actually done it before. The kids have done it and Carrie's done it, but never me. But Well, it says pottery and painting, so I don't know if it's like you make your own pottery and then paint it, or you just paint pottery that's already done. Hopefully it's both, but probably not. I've come up with my concept of what I want to paint, and it's at a place called Julia Toda's. So it's half an hour away, so we're going to have a walk down there. I'm going to burst in there and say, "Now then, Julia, you toad, where's me pottery so I can paint?" It's taking me on a right tour, and Julia Toda's was closed, so I'm off to a neighbour up here. But he didn't tell me I had to climb Mount Vesuvius first. Alright, I'm at the top. I swear though, if there's anything down here, it'll blow my mind. I'm like in the middle of nowhere, I'm like an housing estate, I think. So surely, this might be a dud destination. Part 2, pottery painting might be washed in this city. I think this might be it, and the gate's open. It's pretty jazzy from the outside, like a pottery painting place should be. A lot of pastel colours. Look, the staircase looks nice, all colourful. We're gonna go in and see if anyone can help. Yeah, there's a girl. Hi. Is this a pottery painting place?
Sorry?
What is this?
This is a candle shop.
A candle shop?
Yeah.
Not pottery paint,
Pottery?
like painting.
Oh, no.
No.
It's somewhere kind of close.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I've been looking for it. Where's the candle shop in here? I'll still come look. Oh, very nice. Look, loads of waste in that one. I don't know how I've come to a pottery place and I've ended up just in a random candle factory. I felt rude not buying something, so I did actually buy a candle. It's the most expensive thing I've actually bought since being here. It was 130 like Romanian money, so I think that works out at like still only maybe £30. So kind of expensive for a candle when you put it like that. But I suppose it matches our living room. It's Carrie's present, and I was being polite, you know. There's a club called Viper Club, and the last photos was uploaded was 2013, and in 2013 it looks like a right dav. The last review was a bit of a negative one, so I thought, you know what, why not go put things right in 2024? So we're gonna go to Viper Club, have a game of 10-pin bowling, and see if it's sorted itself out and looks any better. It's brought me to this another shopping centre here. By heck, it smells of eggs. Absolutely stinks, and not just normal eggs, like fermented eggs. And the further you go in, the more potent it gets. I don't know if I'll make it out of here. This could probably be the most dangerous place in Iasi. Don't know if you know this, but smells get more intense as you rise, and we're going up the escalator. Excuse me. Speak English. Do you know where the bowling is? Bowling Viper Club.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Go right.
That way.
Yeah, to the exit.
Yeah.
And near the exit, you take right.
Okay.
And go down to stairs.
Okay, fantastic. I'll leave you to your Sudoku. Have fun. I've just got a Red Bull from here and asked for a game of bowling, and it cost me 16 Romanian pounds, which amounts to £2.76 in English money. But now I'm real anxious because I've come to the thing and I'm sat at the bowling thing, so they know that I'm going to play bowling. But my 3 hours aren't lit up. So none of them three are lit up, whereas everyone else's who are playing are real bright. So now I dare throw a bowling ball down the aisle in case I've not paid for it and he's misunderstood me. And then I throw it down the aisle and hit all the balls and he's like, why is he doing that? He's only paid for the Red Bull. And then when I am happy to pay, I don't really know what to do now. So now I'm just sat here sipping my Red Bull. Right, I put on my big boy pants and went over to him, and apparently I go in the far corner one and I have paid. So for a Red Bull and a game of bowling, it's cost me £2.76 in English money. Work that one out. And for absolutely free, you're going to see how good I am at bowling. Because believe me, I've never been beat because I always play on my own. But I am good. Oh, sorry. Oh.
You want to play?
One game, yeah.
The price is here, 119 lei per hour.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Just 1 hour then.
You play alone?
Yeah, on my own, yeah.
You must change your shoes.
Change my shoes, that's all right. Well, I did wonder. Thank you. I did wonder. What a mishap. I've got my clown shoes to put on. God, I bet he's no fun at parties. What the hell? Right miserable toad. And I've realised at the bar, when he was pointing over to the aisle, to the alleys, and I was like, yeah, bowling. And I thought he'd charge me. And then I went back over and asked if he'd charge me. He said, yeah. But really, he was pointing to that counter, wasn't he? So that's what he was doing. So, made a bit of a tick of myself. I'm sweating a bit, getting a bit itchy under my turtleneck. But I think we're allowed to play now because the lights come on. So hopefully there's nobody else is going to start harassing me. I can't believe my first shot, I got a strike, but my phone had fell over. But you've seen on the board, I'm not lying. But you just don't have video. You don't have video evidence of it. So that was a pain in the backside. But I'll have to try and get another. I bet I don't get one for the rest of the thing now. This one is the Thunderbolt. Watch this. I'm really annoyed that I don't. I wish these kids had done one. Calm it, lads. I wish I had my phone stand so much because you'd get a better view, but I was an absolute sucker and left it on the flight, so I'm kicking myself a tiny bit. So sorry about the view, but you can obviously see how good I am, and at the end you'll see the score and realise that I'm not to be messed with.
2,000 years later.
I'm on 77. All the 7-year-olds next to me only got like 60s and stuff. Absolute nerds. Looks like that's a wrap. Viper Club is a lot better than it was in the photos. It's nice. Staff are a bit frightening. Now I'm going to get out of here because it's absolutely mafting in this place. So the final score was 96. Didn't quite break the hundreds, but if anyone wants to challenge me, like I said at mini golf, I will beat anybody in the UK. So come and get me if you want me. The table was only 100 and something an hour if you use the full hour. So it's on like a timer thing. So when I got there, it was 28 in Romanian money, which works out less than a £5 in English money. So I spent £7 for a game of bowling and a Red Bull. So, I mean, it's a roller coaster of emotions, but it's worth it for that price. I don't know about you, but I have had such a laugh here. I feel like we haven't really done a great deal, but it's just been like natural and fun. But whenever I come and do episodes in places that are quiet and there isn't loads to do, I always feel like them natural ones that aren't so planned out always end up catching the best kind of stuff and it's just free and you just have fun. And after all that fun, I'm tired. So I'm going to go back to the room now, get on that bed. That bed is so comfy. And get laid out. And tomorrow we've got a few more things to do before we head back to the airport here and fly back to the UK, baby. Thank you for watching day 2. Still carrying my candle. Good night. Good morning. The fuzzy hamster is back. How awful does my hair look? Like in the morning? Well, at any point. Now it's growing back. It just like sticks up everywhere and I can't flatten the thing down. On the way home last night, I grabbed a Pizza Hut pizza. Rifled through it, but I got one of them cheesy bite ones. I thought to myself, I was stuffed. I thought I'll leave half the cheesy bites because I've got a microwave in this room and I'll warm them up for breakfast. And now I've woke up and my mouth's all tangy. I can't think of anything worse. So I'm going to get showered, going to get ready and pack my bag. And then we've got about 3-4 hours in Iasi before we have to jump in the taxi back to the airport. So we'll be able to fit a few things in there before we head home. What an ugly boy. Well, Redhead residence has left the Q residence. Oh my god. Oh. ETH. I thought for a minute that said ETA, which doesn't stand for estimated time of arrival. It stands for exploring the alphabet. Imagine I walked out and that actually did say that. That would have been so cool, but it don't. It says ETH, so it's exploring the alphabet. Third time lucky, we get to that palace, and hopefully this time we get in. So what you do is, there's 4 museums in this palace. There's a history, science, geography, and an art one. Obviously, none of them really appeal to me. History is the one I have gone for, so we'll have a look around there. And that's your palace. That's all you're getting, I'm afraid, because it was a no video policy. I'll never understand why you're allowed to take photos in places but not videos. Like, it's the exact same thing as long as you're not using the flash. And I still don't get why you can't use the flash. But there was on it like hawks in there. Every room. The history museum that I went in was the vast majority of it was in Romanian. There was a few segments in English, and the only fact I brought away from it is that this building has on the outside of the building, it has the same amount of windows as it does in days of the year. So it has 365 windows, and it has the same amount of doors as the weeks of the year, so 52. Unless there's a leap year, and then it throws it all off, doesn't it? Eh, clever sods. The thing I did like though was the underground, where you could see underground through them glass floor panels. Like, just makes you think how, in that ginormous building, how many little secret hot like walkways and stuff there must be under there. It must be so interesting.
Very interesting.
Looks like today's turning out as a day of third time luckies, because I found my third pottery painting place. I don't know why I'm so like hooked on pottery painting, because it's not even like associated with Romania. It's just I saw one, I thought that'd be fun because there ain't tons to do here, and now like the idea is stuck in my head, I can't seem to shift it. But I have found another one, and apparently this is a cafe as well, so you can have a coffee while you're doing it. I am outside of it and it doesn't look too lively, although there is a light on. I could leave a light on. Hi.
Hello.
You okay? Is this a pottery painting place?
Yes.
Could I paint a pot? Is that okay? Yeah. Oh, great. Thank you. I don't know if you're allowed to just use as many colours as you want, but there's a paint palette with 6 things in, so I've got 6 bottles of paint. I'm sure I can make a masterpiece out of that. You also, I've got a pencil, because apparently on it it's quite rough, and obviously they polish the top. I'm going to sketch my design just so I can't make any mistakes. I've got the idea I've got in my head is like gonna look real cool, but I bet when I show you it at the end, it's gonna be like a 3-year-old's done it. But all we can do is try. Only problem is, apparently, they take a couple of days to like, you've got to wait for them to dry and then they polish them and stuff, so I'm not actually gonna be able to take it home. I'm just gonna leave it as a present. But I've come out, I've thought of my design. She told me this. I don't know if this is to dip the paintbrushes in, or if this is as a quick refreshment, because I've already ordered a coffee, but I am parched. The lady, by the way, was laughing her head off at my accent. She was like, "Where are you from? Your accent is so like different." I was like, "I'm from Yorkshire." Okay, my designing didn't exactly go as planned, so when it's painted, it's going to look even worse. So I'm going to be no good at the painting. But exploring the alphabet across the top, that's meant to be the F. That's A, that's meant to be a plane. That's Z, at Redhead Residence. I know what you're thinking, it looks shocking. The thing is, I've got the biggest concentration face in the universe, and then when I look down at what I'm actually doing, the concentration doesn't seem to be paying off. Surprise myself a tiny bit because I'm halfway through and the painting's going well. The only thing I'm thinking, when she said about the using dark colours, I think I need to do that a bit darker so it stands out a bit more, the exploring the alphabet. But look at my planet's coming on strong. If you've never done this before, then I highly recommend it, because in the background there's some like peaceful music. There's no one else in here. I'm just in my own world, just painting away, thinking about nothing else. It's so relaxing. I could spend hours doing it. I think I found a new hobby. I bet if you have if you struggle with like anxiety or depression or anything, this, well, not the fix, but this would definitely not do you any harm. already. How good is it? I love it. The only thing I'm a bit worried about is that I've wasted some. So this is the only thing that I can think of doing. Picasso redhead, eat your heart out. I'm a bit gutted that I can't take it with me, to be honest with you, but I kind of do like the idea of leaving something of ours in Romania. Do you know what I'm going to do as well? I'm going to stick my sticker at the back of that. I don't know if that'll work when she has to polish it, but I'll stick it on, pass for it real quick, and then I'll run. Fantastic. Do you know what? The people here are lovely, and I'm not judging them, but I've just had a thought. And I've put loads of time and effort into that. And I bet you, because they know I'm leaving the country, this is what I'd do. If I knew someone was just leaving the country, I wouldn't take the time to polish it or anything, because there's literally no point. I'd just stick it in the bin. And I thought, why don't I just take it home as it is? It's not polished, but I mean, it's still a memory for me. I have wasted the sticker on the back, although I think it looks good on the back. Do you know what I mean? So I am gonna take it home. It's coming home. It's coming home, coming home. Tell the world that China's coming home. Let the rain wash away. I'm bringing China home today. I've not ate a thing yet, so I think we'll go grab a bit of a snicky snacky snow. I'm on my way there, and across the road there's a shop, and I hadn't even been in like a mini market. So I'm gonna go in there, get some Romanian sweets for the girls, and I've just seen someone drinking a can of Pepsi, and on the can of Pepsi it had some little slices of lemon on the can, so I'm guessing they do like lemon Pepsi here, and that sounds like a tiny bit of me. So we're gonna go in there and hopefully grab one of them bad boys as well. Just come out of my Romanian shop. You'll be glad to know I found my Pepsi, so it's called Pepsi Twist, and there's the lemons. So I've tried it, it is like lemon Pepsi. But the lemon's like so strong, it's unreal. It's so, and the sun is shining, that is like super refreshing. I got these pizza crisps, so the pizza flavoured crisps in the shape of onion rings. But they're like so tasty. Do you know when you go get a pizza from like a proper Italian, like stone baked, and it's got loads of flavour, like herbs and everything? Like, you bite into it and you can taste tomato. You can taste tomato. You can taste tomato. Then a bit later you can taste like a bit of garlic, a bit of herb. Unreal. Absolutely gorgeous, them things. Then, for the kids, I got these chocolate ball things, no idea what they are. I got them both at one of these lolly each, like feet lollies that you dip in sherbet, they'll love them. And finally, some mambas, which look like chew-it kind of things. New recipe though, so I got the best. And they've got that a parrot on it. Remember that parrot when you go abroad and you used to get them ice creams? If you know, you know. And the ice creams was amazing, you got the parrot pop. So that's what I got. It cost me 22 Romanian pounds, which is the equivalent to £3.79 in English money. Now, if you'd have got all that in the UK, you'd have been paying, I'd say close to a tenner for that. So just goes to show, doesn't it? Hello. Hello. I don't know how I missed this on the way here. This giant place is going to be the new airport by the looks of things, because it's a brand spanker. It's all gated off, so you can't get near it. So they're obviously still working on it. But it turns out Iasi is going up in the world from Poxy Pete up here to Super Steve. Right, get me my selfie stick now. Hi. I left something on my flight the other day. It was from London Luton. Today? No, 2 days ago. Like a selfie stick and a stand. I don't know if it's been handed in at all. Don't look too promising. Aha.
Your name?
Ah.
Your name?
Yeah, Joel Redhead. That's the one. What a turn up for the books! I've got it. Faith in humanity restored, because we've got the selfie stick. So the final part of the video, our cost breakdown, will come at a beautiful angle. So there we have it. Another episode complete. So that is 9 down, 17 more to go, and it is time for our scores on the doors. And I've got breaking news. This is the cheapest one yet by a country mile. Flights, £46. Accommodation, £68.58. Insurance, £13.28. Parking at the airport, £22.98. Bargain. Spending money, including diesel, transfer, food, and an all-in-all good time, £161.80, giving us a grand total of £312.64. Now, this was the cheapest one. It's gonna be really hard to beat that price. I'm well aware of that. And the next cheapest one was Dortmund. Now, when I came away from Dortmund, I came away from Dortmund kind of really in a complete different view of as I am with this place. I went home a bit negative about Dortmund. Wasn't really a good place to visit. This, on the other hand, has been a complete dream. Loved every minute of it, as you've seen. I did promise at the beginning, even though there's not much to do, that we would make fun of it, and I feel like we've conquered that. So thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribing already, hit the subscribe button. Remember to like, and also please drop me a comment. You know how it goes. Please come back for more. There's other letters to explore. Airport this way.